If you've been asking yourself, is the Genius song legit? You're definitely not alone. More and more people across the US are searching for answers about this audio-based cognitive improvement program. In today's video, we're going to take an objective look at that question by examining the science behind the Genius song and its brain function claims, so you can better understand what it is and how it works. If you're curious and want to experience it firsthand, you can tap the direct access link in the description below to instantly listen to the Genius song sound frequency. It's a simple way to explore the audio yourself and see how it fits into your daily routine. So let's ask the question again. Is the Genius song legit? The short answer is yes. While the marketing language around the Genius song may sometimes sound hyped or exaggerated, the core concept behind it is grounded in real science. Specifically, research has confirmed that gamma brainwaves are directly associated with peak focus, intense concentration, and high-level cognitive processing. These brainwaves operate at the highest frequency range, typically between 30 and 100 Hz, and they tend to become more active when you're deeply engaged in solving complex problems or processing new information. Because of this, gamma waves are often described as the brain's turbo mode, supporting moments of heightened awareness and mental clarity. If you want to hear how this sounds in practice, you can tap the link in the description to listen to the Genius song Gamma Frequency. Many listeners prefer to form their own impressions by experiencing the sound directly, rather than relying only on explanations. To better understand why the Genius song is considered legit, it's important to look at the science behind its brain function claims. This audio program has been developed by NASA-trained neuroscientist Dr. Robert Lake and is based on a well-established neurophysiological process known as brainwave entrainment. This process refers to the brain's natural tendency to synchronize its electrical activity with external rhythmic stimuli, such as sound frequencies. In simple terms, when your auditory system is exposed to a consistent and precise sound frequency, your brain may begin to align its own wave patterns with that frequency. Over time, this synchronization can influence how different regions of the brain communicate with each other. In the context of the Genius song, the goal is to encourage activity in the gamma frequency range, which is associated with cognitive performance, memory processing, and sustained attention. That said, while the Genius song is legit in terms of its scientific foundation, it's also important to approach programs like this with realistic expectations. Sound-based tools are not instant solutions, and they do not produce dramatic results overnight. Consistency plays a key role. Regular exposure to a structured sound frequency may support gradual improvements in mental clarity and focus, but it requires patience and a willingness to integrate the audio into your routine over time. Sound therapy itself has been studied for its potential to influence brain activity. One of the most researched frequencies in this field is 40 Hz, which falls within the gamma range. This specific frequency has been used in multiple neuroscience studies, exploring how rhythmic auditory stimulation can enhance neural synchronization. When neurons fire in a more coordinated way, communication between different parts of the brain can become more efficient, which may contribute to improved cognitive performance. The Genius song builds on this concept by delivering a consistent sound designed to stimulate gamma brainwaves through brainwave entrainment. By repeatedly exposing the brain to this frequency, the audio aims to support a state associated with focus, clarity, and efficient information processing. While individual results can vary, the underlying mechanism is aligned with current scientific understanding of how sound and frequency interact with brain function. If you're interested in exploring this further, You can tap the direct access link in the description below and listen to the Genius Song gamma frequency for yourself. Having immediate access allows you to evaluate the sound in your own environment and decide whether it aligns with your preferences and daily habits. As we wrap up, let's briefly recap. The Genius Song is an audio-based program designed around specific sound frequencies intended to interact with brainwave activity. The question, "Is the Genius Song legit?" can be answered with a cautious yes, as its core principles are supported by research on gamma brainwaves and brainwave entrainment. However, like any personal development tool, it works best when used consistently and with realistic expectations. Thanks for watching. And now you have a clearer understanding of the Genius Song, its science, and its brain function claims.